welcome to another review. Here we do movies old and new, video games, comics, and animation. I'm Zooey, this is my dad.
How y'all doing?
And today we're reviewing Love Actually from 2003. Dad, you want to tell them about the story?
Okay, well it's basically about it's a love connection with a bunch of different people. Some, like I said, some falling out of love, some falling in love, some having lust that they think might be love. And then all the stories connect together. So, what did you think about the movie?
I like it. I like the characters. I like the story. Of course, I like the shots, of course.
Yeah.
But it's not about that. I like the individuals and how they connected together.
Yeah.
I just think it's a real good movie. What's your opinion?
I mean, yeah, for it to be a fan selection, I never thought about it, but it was a good movie to actually watch.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's better than I thought it was gonna be. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get into who's your favorite characters? Oh, not even your favorite.
My mains.
I guess the characters you want to speak about. Yeah.
I wanted to start off with Daniel. He's.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know you're talking about.
All right. Daniel, I like him, since one is a father-son relationship, with his stepson.
Yeah.
So I think that's something we can speak on. But I like him as a character, him going through his loss of his wife, trying to still, connect with his son and stuff. So, yeah. I think he was played well.
Yeah, I like Daniel because, like you said, with how it started off with him losing his wife. So, he's very depressed. And then, I mean, they don't really show it, but I think the wife was the go-between between him and his son. Because when they in the house and his sister's over there and he's talking to her, and he's like, man, I don't know what's wrong with my son. He won't come out the room. I think, mom thing is weighing on him very heavy and all that stuff. But then when he sits son down to talk, come to find out son ain't even stressing about none of that stuff. Dad downstairs crying, missing a wife, but son upstairs thinking about a young girl. I mean, what he tell him? He's like, no, I'm supposed to be thinking about mom, and I do, but I'm in love, and it's hurting. And he's like, that's it? And Charlie's like, what you mean that's it? Yeah, I like Daniel and his son, Bond. Daniel seemed like a cool dude. He trying to just get himself together, trying to be there for his son, and like I said, they really don't have no relationship, but when Shorty tell him about that kind of helped build their relationship right there. So I liked that part.
I agree with you. Next character, the Prime Minister.
Oh yeah, Hugh Grant.
Mm-hmm. He was a cool character. I like his relationship with his secretary. He has some funny scenes.
Oh, he's the mom. Is she the secretary? I think the older lady's secretary. I forgot what she is. She's like an aide or something. Yeah, something like that.
Well, his aide.
Yeah, Natalie. Mm-hmm. Natalie. Yeah, I like that.
I like the relationship. He's very funny at times.
And he's like silly funny.
Mm-hmm. He has especially one scene I want to get into right now, actually.
Right.
His dance scene when he's feeling good about himself.
Oh, he listening to, I forgot who sang that song. Just jump. That jump.
It just showed him dancing through the house, and then when his
that's when his secretary called him. That
one of his
secretaries. Yeah.
And he's like, whoa.
Dancing, looking crazy.
Having the meeting be pushed to tomorrow and walked off.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's your opinion on him?
Oh, I like Daniel. Like I said, I'm a Hugh Grant fan, but he always played like a good, funny, but kind of goofy character. But yeah, I think he's very cool in there, especially in the scene, because you was talking about Natalie when the president, I guess he tried to flirt with her or whatever, and he was already getting bad vibes from the United States president while they was talking.
Definitely.
And then so when they went into the press conference, I love how he shitted on the president. The president was talking about, we got a good bond and it's cool. And he got on the mic and was like, nah, he think he a bully and I don't like bullies, so we ain't gonna deal with them. Yeah, we gonna keep them where they at. Hey, the president was bad as I don't know how to laugh.
I definitely agree with him. I just wanted to point a little small thing out.
Go ahead.
at the beginning, how you talking about how these characters have like relationships that connect them to each other.
Yeah.
The relationship I want to talk about is between the prime minister and Daniel, because they're brothers.
Yeah. The whole time. That's why I was like, that's wicked.
And it's a cool way to show like.
But at the same time, you see how they show it. They don't really show Daniel and him together. They more show Daniel talking to the sister and him talking to the sister.
Now you bring that up, you kind of made me think of the wife thing for the son and him. Is it like that where like the sister's more like the bond between them?
Yeah, because it kind of seemed like that. Because they never talked. I mean, they never showed them talking.
They might like laugh or something.
But they was never in the room together.
No. Actually, no, you're right.
Yeah, but he never mentioned him. He mentioned the sister. Both of them mentioned the sister, and the sister mentioned the brothers.
But they never went out.
Yeah, that's why I was like, that's kind of strange too. But they might have had a beef or something. I don't know.
My next character is Jamie.
Hurry off of Kingsman. Yeah, okay, yeah.
I like his character in this. I find his relationship with his she was cleaning his
like
house.
His maid, his housekeeper. I mean maid, his housekeeper, but yeah.
And I like their relationship. I like the lengths that he went to, be with her and stuff. Him.
Yeah. He more chased her, but she did do the language part,
which is a big step in the relationship.
Yeah. Well, I just cut you off, but go ahead.
No, it's okay.
But that's what I like about Jamie part is because he built a relationship with a woman that they don't speak the same language, so the communication is more not physical, but it's more like
trying.
Yeah, they assuming and trying to
see what's going on.
Yeah, trying to connect through words, but their languages is totally different. That's why I like the part when they show her in an English class learning English, and he in a Portuguese class learning Portuguese, and that was cool.
I actually want to go into a scene that you were talking about where they didn't understand each other. They both had like when he's writing and stuff, and she comes over and she's like, I think she like points at it and stuff, and he's like, oh, I'm writing. Like,
no, she was saying in Portuguese like, what are you writing about?
And then she had like did some hand signals to show that she was talking about
like if it's a scary movie.
A surprising one, and he's like, oh, it's a crime.
Yeah, it's not like he was shooting guns, murder, jump.
And that was like, I like that as they're trying to show that they're trying to communicate with each other without trying to speak the same language.
Yeah, me too. Oh no, see, what's my man's name? I like the other couple too. They like stand-ins in the scene.
Oh yeah.
They, like making a porno. But they wind up building a relationship right there. They gotta be naked on top of each other, even though they're not really having sex or whatever. But they talking. And I said that's a wild way to build a relationship right there.
It's very crazy. I'll say that.
Yeah, unorthodox.
Yes, perfect word. Unorthodox. Another relationship I want to talk about real quick is the sister and her husband.
Oh yeah.
And
that was a tough one.
And secretary.
His secretary, her husband's secretary. What's her name? Mia. I think her name Mia or Maya or something.
No, it's one of those two.
Yeah.
And how they portray the relationship, like how she was saying something about like, oh, I know.
Oh, they had the little flirtation stuff in the office.
Like how she's like, oh, I know a place where like people do dirty things. You can look around there, and then opened her legs.
She's like, you should go. He said, you should go there. That's what she told him, and open the legs. He said, I might check it out. And she said, you should. Yeah, I said.
And then like another scene where he was at the store with his wife in it. Remember and
Mr. Bean was
remember she was like I want something from you, and he's like, yeah, she's like, I want something special, something pretty.
Oh yeah, she wanted the necklace, and he said, what are you gonna give me? She said, I already told you. You can have whatever you want from me. I said,
and then that leads into Mr. Bean. He was funny.
Yeah.
That scene where he was
grabbing the gift for him. He keep looking around because his wife with him. He tried to buy the young girl the necklace. He telling Bean, hurry up, wrap it up. Bean like, oh no, it won't take long. But he doing all that, put cinnamon sticks and flowers
I mean,
and all that.
he did ask, "Did you want a gift wrap?" I guess that what he meant.
Yeah, he said, this is not just a bag. It's more than a bag. I like that part too.
Yeah, he actually appeared a lot in the movie, huh? Like helping different characters, like with Daniel and his son.
At the airport. So what's let's get into your scenes.
My first scene is Daniel and his son. You know how we was talking about them on the bench talking. I think that was the start of them building a relationship without the mom having to be like pulling both of them
together. Because after that, then they had a favorite movie they was watching. Titanic. It was like, we gotta go watch Titanic and get that. Yeah.
And then I think since he didn't do this, he stopped him. I think earlier in the movie multiple times. He tried to hug him. He's like, yeah. But at the end, after he gets to the airport, he's like,
he finally got that bond. I like that too.
My next scene is the secretary. Oh my god,
no,
that was rude. Do you have a scene?
No. I mean, I can wait on you. I like the scene you chose.
The secretary and the prime minister. My bad, Natalie and the prime minister talking in his office.
Cause what's his name? David, Daniel, and I forgot the assistant's name. I wonder if they got all these. I didn't pay attention to it. But go ahead. I mean to cut you off.
Bad. I didn't know his name was David. I just kept calling him the prime minister. And basically he was like, since you're gonna be like serving me tea and stuff, I will get to know you since you're new and stuff like that. And she was like, I moved back in with my parents. He's like, because my boyfriend broke up with me, and he was like, beg my pardon. And what did he say?
He said, why did he break up with you? She was like, because he said I got fat thighs like tree trunks, and I'll never be nothing.
More than that.
Yeah, what he say? He said, hey, I'm the prime minister.
One call. And
one button I push it, I can get him murdered. That's what I said.
She thought he was joking, but I think he was being serious.
Yeah, I said, it's probably a little seriousness in there, because you see when she left, he ain't laughing or nothing.
He was like,
Yeah. So what's your next scene?
I don't have one right now, so.
I think my scene was like going back to when we was talking about their sister and her husband. I remember when they came in the house, and they always tell you, what they say, never look for something you might not like what you find. And she went in his pocket and found a necklace. And she thought it was for her. So when on Christmas, remember, they was like, we can open one gift before we leave, like their little ritual. And she was like, the kids are like, we're going to get the gift we want you to open for you, mommy. And she was like, no, I know which one I want. And went in there, and she thought, when she grabbed that box, she thought it was going to be the necklace. And the whole time it was the CD, Joni Mitchell or somebody like that. And she was crushed. She went upstairs about 20 minutes trying to get herself, because remember, she said, I got to hurry and use the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Y'all she tried to calm herself down.
Yeah, she went upstairs, had to cry and get all this stuff.
She was amazing, though. I think she was still, wanting to cry, but she had to be like, all right, let's go,
She had to be strong for her kids, because they was about to go to the play and stuff.
And she, actually, I like that scene where, after the play, and she's like, I don't know, what if your husband,
when she talking to her husband.
He got a diamond, golden necklace, and you thought it was for you, but it was actually for, did she say tramp, or did she say secretary?
No, she said a young something, I forgot what she said.
And she's like, I'm wondering, is it just a necklace and sex, or necklace and love?
She's all even worse, necklace and love.
And what did he say? Necklace, right?
He said, I think he said he didn't do nothing, but he's like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm an idiot. I made a mistake.
And I have two more things to bring up, and then I'm done.
Okay.
The one scene is them at the airport when he's chasing to talk to his girl he liked.
Oh, you talking about when his son chasing the young lady that was singing, and he was playing the drums for her. Yeah. He
was chasing her down at the airport to say goodbye and stuff.
Yeah, and Dad was with it. Dad was like, I'm gonna help you get there. Yeah, so you can get a hug or something.
Remember when I was talking about Mr. Bean?
Yeah, Mr. Bean came
they made a joke in it earlier how he was taking all the time.
Yeah.
I think this time he did it on purpose, Really like, I need to take all these.
Here's my coat, my scarf, my gloves.
And he's like, I need all that again.
And the dude asked him, he's like, where's your ticket? And he pat his pocket. He's like, I forgot. And grabbed all the stuff. The whole time while he was doing that, the father sent the little boy to run past him.
And I think
Bane turned around and looked at the father and gave him like the head nod.
Yeah, like,
No.
and then walked off. And yeah, I like that scene.
Which other scene?
And my scene is again at the airport, but it's the end of the movie. It's where like all the people, you know, who know each other, like every character.
Oh, they just showing everybody that, like waiting for their loved one to come off the plane for like the holiday, cause
like Black waiting for his best friend to come back from America.
Yeah, the black dude. Yeah, and
he brought his wife in.
No, he brought a girl.
No, remember that was his wife.
Oh yeah, he did marry her.
And he's like, oh, and I brought
somebody I want you to meet, and she brought her sister.
He's saying
Denise Richards.
He's saying that's right.
Yeah, that was cool.
And I like now Daniel, the girl come back. Also, did the father and the female parent get together? Because they're all standing together there, you know.
Oh yeah. The whole time he was talking about Claudia Schiffer, but it was Claudia Schiffer, but she was playing somebody else.
Oh, so you're saying she played, that was the wife in the picture, but also...
No. Remember he was like, he was telling his son, he's like, man, I'm right here crying. Claudia Schiffer ain't gonna want to be with me if I'm crying. And he was like, oh, he was talking to his sister when he said that. I think he was talking to his son. Yeah, he was talking to his son. And remember, he ran into her at the play, and his son was looking at how he was stuttering and smiling at her. Son was like, yeah, I see you got one.
And I think by then they're like one big family or something.
Oh, you talking about once they waiting for the girl to come back from America at the airport. Yeah.
I think since they're having tea there, they're all standing there. Unless they're that close, but I think they're like, you know, they're together now.
I guess he was communicating with her while she was gone. So yeah.
And yeah, so he met her. The father came back and he met with his
wife. Yeah,
did he patch things up with her?
Yeah, because he said she said we missed you. He said missed you too, and they gave a kiss.
The reason I didn't know for sure is because they get the kiss on the side. I know they.
Oh yeah, because it's a kiss on the cheek.
But I'm thinking more of your husband, like say if it was like my wife, it would be a kiss on the mouth.
But I guess it's just a kiss on the cheek. Since that stuff happened, they trying to, they still, because he went somewhere, because he coming back from wherever he went. So I guess they took a break for a minute and worked it out. And they still, you know, trying to build on it.
Back where they were.
Hold on. Before we end this. My favorite scene in the whole movie.
My bad to cut you off.
No, you didn't cut me off. I'm just saying, because we ain't going to keep going on. I gotta get this thing out while I remember it anyway. Oh, when Natalie remember the Prime Minister sent her away because he was liking her too much. So he, you know, and then she sent him the letter, and she was on Christmas telling him about what happened with the president, that he tried to come on to her, and nothing happened. And she was like this. I'm yours, Natalie. I think about you every day. I'm yours, Natalie. Always yours.
You like how you had to put it down,
he
pick it back up, and call.
Like when he seen that yours, he say, "Oh, let me look at that one more time." And then he called his
driver.
Yeah, Secret Service or whatever you want to call him. Yeah, it's like bodyguard. Secret Service over there because he said this is my copper.
Bodyguard.
Yeah, so, and then they was going, he just knew she lived on that street. He didn't know the address. So that man was going door to door, knocking on people's doors, and everybody was recognizing him, of course, because he like the president.
But the assistant that the husband was cheating on with the sister?
He didn't cheat on her.
Oh, they
was flirting, and he liked it, I guess, but it was.
Going to, maybe.
I mean, it was definitely going to go there if his wife ain't catch all that.
But I found it interesting that she was like, next door.
Yeah, because everybody, we said, the whole movie is connected. Everybody know everybody. Somehow they're connected to.
Even though you might not see it, they are.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot the most weirdest snakish thing in the whole movie. That when my man what's the black dude from 12 Years a Slave? I can't think of his name.
The father?
No, he played in 12 Years a Slave. He was in.
No, I'm asking who was he? Like, was he
the black guy that married Keira Knightley, and his best friend was the white dude that was recording it, and he was really recording her. He liked her the whole time, and then when he went to the house and he rang the doorbell and she answered, and he was like, if when the dude, the black dude, like, who is it? and he put up the sign to my curlers, and she went along with it, and he was telling her how he felt about her and all this old weird stuff.
And she gave him a kiss.
Yeah, he told her I love you until she showed her a picture of a dead person. I said, man, wow, dude, backstabbing weirdo. Yeah, but all in all, it was a good movie though. I ain't complaining.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's good.
So let the people know what they need to do.
That's it, everyone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And comment the movie you want us to review next.
All right.
All right.
Have a nice